The Miami Heat have won 7 games in a row. Last night, the Heat defeat the Brooklyn Nets 122-115. Miami Heat, ladies and gentlemen, 8-4, third seed in the Eastern Conference. Heat Nation, stand up. Your boy Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. It's Friday, weekend's here. Heat won 7 straight. Heat fans, you gotta be happy. Now, before we get this started, you guys, get into rock and roll on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Take a moment, y'all, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Help your boy out, grow this channel. I saw big numbers in subscribers yesterday. Thank you guys so much. It's like I said yesterday, 60% of you that watch this video ain't subscribed. Help your boy out. It would really mean a lot. So last night, y'all, last night was something special. Now look, I know obviously we're going to give the player of the game to Jimmy Butler. For those of you that didn't see the game, I said that Haime was back the previous game. It was even better than what he did against Charlotte. Last night against the Brooklyn Nets, dude was on a mission. And I honestly feel, you guys, that this Heat team was looking for revenge against Brooklyn. What happened the last game we played against them? That loss still irks me. But Jimmy Butler last night gives you 36 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 block shots, a steal, a bunch of funny-ass meme-looking faces. Jimmy Butler's your player of the game, but he was not doing it alone. My man Duncan Robinson, who I like to call Baby Dunk, boy is coming out big. He is stepping up for Tyler Herro. Since Herro's been out with the injury, he gives you another 26-point game, hits 6 3-point shots, gives you 2 assists. Duncan Robinson, man, he's just evolving. He's getting better. You like his cuts. You like his drives. You like the fact that he can handle the ball as well. He can create. He could pass. I'm loving Duncan Robinson out there, you guys. And the fact that people are saying that the $18 million contract is trash, that might have been the case a couple of years ago. But look, I feel when Duncan got that contract in the 2021 offseason, he got complacent. That happens sometimes. When players get a big-ass contract, they get a little bit lazy. That's honestly what I think what happened with Duncan. Then you got Max Strus came, taking his spot. Dude's getting in his head. Now that you got Max Strus, you got Victor Oladipo, you got Gabe Vincent out of this team. You got a lot of guards out of here. So I think it's giving Duncan Robinson more of a confidence swing. And you're hearing from a lot of reporters that are in the Heat camp that he's vocal more. He's helping younger players. You see like guys like Wayne Ellington, who's the current shooting coach. He's helping Cole Swider by using Duncan Robinson as an example. This is great because you're just boosting up Duncan's confidence. But these two weren't alone. You got my dude Bam Adebayo doing what he does best, showing consistency. 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 4 assists. 8 for 15 in the field goal. Dude's always averaging around 50 to 60%. I like that big time dunk that he hit on Claxton, the one where he hit the one-handed dunk and started flexing on him. You love to see that stuff with Bam Adebayo. You love to see that confidence with this Miami Heat team. This winning streak is just propelling them. And the fact that Jimmy Butler gives you back-to-back 30-point games, it show you that Haime ain't messing around this season. I said this, guys. And here's a funny thing. I want you guys to go back if you want. Check out that video I posted when we were 1-4. I said something on this video, and I'm so glad it came to fruition. I said that now we were the bottom of the East. We were the last place of the East. Everybody was throwing dirt on us. And I said in that video, can you guys imagine if the Miami Heat go on a monster winning streak and turn it on around? 2 weeks later, here we are. We were 1-4. We're now 8-4. It's a beautiful thing. I am super proud of this Miami Heat team, you guys. I love this squad. I love my boys. Seeing them out there playing like this, man, it just makes me happy as hell. But I will say this. Even with all that positivity, You're seeing more and more, you guys, that this hole in the point guard situation that we have needs to be addressed. I don't know if when Tyler comes back, you just slide Tyler Herro with the start at the shooting guard next to Duncan Robinson. Maybe it's time to put Josh Richardson starting next to Robinson. But bro, Lowry's, he works some games, he doesn't work some games. This is the thing about Kyle Lowry, and this is why I feel he's going to be more productive in the playoffs. You can't be starting Kyle Lowry during the season. We don't want him to break down come playoff time. But you're giving Kyle Lowry 24 minutes. He gives you 3 points, 3 assists. Now, I'm going to tell you all this, though, about Kyle Lowry. The things that he doesn't show up on a box score stat. And that stuff is beautiful. But it's beautiful for somebody who's making Haywood Highsmith money. It ain't beautiful when a guy's making $30 million who's eating up about 25% of your salary contract for the whole team, and he's giving you production like this. Now, look, I will say this. When Tyler Herro first got injured, Kyle Lowry gave you back-to-back 17-point games. One of them games was almost a triple-double. But the thing about Kyle Lowry that we're seeing is that there's a lot of inconsistency. And that's not what you want from your starting point guard. So there's got to be a few things that we need to do. You either start Josh Richardson. I don't think Tyler Herro and Duncan Robinson is going to work well in the backcourt. You need a defensive player next to Duncan or Tyler. So I think Josh Richardson would be the perfect fit. I ain't saying Josh Richardson's going to be the solution at point guard. I'm just saying get a good roster out there. Get a good starting lineup going. Kyle Lowry, I don't see it. I think Kyle Lowry is best suited coming off the bench. Now, great news, you guys. Yesterday, we had the return of Caleb Martin, and damn, it was so good seeing Caleb Martin out there. He gives you 12 minutes, but 6 points. Dope. I love that. But it's not only that, you guys. You saw Caleb Martin hustling so much on defense out there. That's the little stuff you're going to see from Caleb Martin. That's what he does, man. He's just going to make this team so much better. Can you guys imagine a lineup out there of Josh Richardson, Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, Bam Adebayo, and Haywood Highsmith? Oh, that's like the most nasty defensive lineup. You throw that out there on a fourth quarter, you can shut down teams. But the great thing about this team, you guys, going back to the point guard situation, we have a lot of players that are Swiss Army knives. I saw a lot of different lineups that I loved out there. Josh Richardson, Haime Hawkins, Caleb Martin, Bam Adebayo, and Duncan Robinson out there together. That's a dope-ass lineup. Eric Spoelstra is just the master of this stuff, man. I love what Eric Spoelstra is doing with this squad. Haime Hawkins also gives you a big game. Speaking about them, I think the bench really did their thing this game. You got 10 points from Haime Hawkins, 7 points from Kevin Love. You got 8 points from Josh Richardson, 6 points from Caleb Martin. Haywood Highsmith starts, gives you 6 points. Nobody from the bench really breaks out and stand out, but that's because Jimmy, Bam, and Duncan were doing their things. But I will say this. Haime Hawkins, y'all, that dude's the steal of the draft. I don't care what anyone says. You pick my man at 18th. Plays with his favorite basketball player, Jimmy Butler. And he's having a beast of a year. Dude, in 12 games, he's averaging 9.2 points a game, 3.4 rebounds, 2.3 assists, a steal. I mean, that's great production from a rookie. But dude don't even play like a rookie, man. He's played like he's been in the NBA for 5 years now. Hitting big-time three-point shots, going down into the lane and hitting people with the Hakeem Olajuwon dream shake. Players don't do that until they've been in the NBA for years. So Haime Hawkins is only going to get better. And for those that think that we lost out on letting Max Strus go, it's like I said, this Miami Heat organization, when one player goes that we built, we'll just make another one. Gabe Vincent leaves, I'll throw in Haywood Highsmith. Max Strus leaves, I'll give you Haime Hawkins. You bumped about those two leaving, here's a little bit of Josh Richardson for you. You're pissed off about that? Well, hey, we're going to have contributions from other players. Caleb Martin coming back. I love this Heat squad. We're so versatile. We're deep as hell. That's what she said. Anyways, like he said, man, you know what I'm talking about there, boy. But like I said, this Miami Heat team is doing their thing. And guys, this winning streak, this momentum is probably going to keep going. You got a back-to-back against Chicago. Now, Chicago, we know about that problem over there. We know about the possible trades with Zach LaVine. I did post a video a couple days ago saying about a possible trade for Zach LaVine. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would prefer a trade for a guy like Alex Caruso. But I've heard that Chicago is looking to blow that whole team up, trade basically everyone, which makes a lot of sense. Get more draft capital if you can. But I expect the Miami Heat to win both of these games. At this point, you guys, I don't know why we couldn't keep a winning streak going. You know, Chicago's not doing that great right now. If Miami pick up these back-to-back and take it to 9 straight games, it's going to be even more of a big problem. Let's not forget, you got the Tyler Herro thing going on. Tyler Herro, you guys, right now, has been out for a few games. 8 games this season, 23 points a game. But here's a question that I want to ask you guys. Do you guys think the Miami Heat is a better team without Tyler Herro? I'm really curious in the comments what you guys think about that. Now, if you're asking me, absolutely not. I think this Miami Heat team will figure it out with Tyler Herro. I think that what we've seen so far without Tyler Herro and what we saw in the playoffs yesterday is what we saw in the playoffs this past year, with Tyler getting injured and Miami making the run that they did, it shows me right there, not that the Heat are better without Tyler Herro, but it's that the Miami Heat are that deep, that good. They have a lot of players that can step up when someone gets hurt. Tyler Herro goes down, Duncan Robinson steps up. Jimmy Butler's not going to play. Well, you got Haime Hawkins that comes out there. Bam Adebayo needs to sit down for a few minutes, throw out Kevin Love or throw out Thomas Bryant. We are a super versatile team, and we're going to be a problem for the NBA this season. 8-4, third in the Eastern Conference, 2 games down from the first seed. This is what I like to see. You can't say anything bad about this Miami Heat team. You can't throw any dirt in the grave. I don't care what anyone says about the matchups. Oh, they beat Charlotte. Oh, they beat Brooklyn. Well, these were teams that they lost to last season. And at the end of the season, you don't look at a team's winning record like the Nuggets or the Lakers or the Warriors or the Celtics or the 76ers. ESPN never talks about at the end of the season, oh, well, they're won 57 games, but it's because they beat this team, and they lost to that team. No. It's just about how many wins you had in the end of the season. So I don't give a damn about what the matchups are. Let's not forget the fact that the Heat have had, they've had a little bit of a easier matchup, but they've had a terrible trip as far as traveling. They went on a 4-game road trip. You come back home for 1 game, then you go to Chicago for the next game, then you come back for the next game, then you go out the other game. This road trip is ridiculous. And the fact that the Miami Heat have been able to take that crap road trip and still pull this winning streak says something about this team, but more importantly, says something about this coach. Erik Spoelstra is the very best coach in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. And this record, this squad, with these injuries, prove it. They just prove it. I'm super proud of this Miami Heat squad, and it's time for you guys to talk. Y'all let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? What do you think about this 8-game winning streak? Do you think that it proves that the Miami Heat are one of the best teams in the NBA? Or, because of this matchup thing, do you think the Heat still need to prove it next week with games against the New York Knicks, the Cleveland Cavaliers? Let me know what you guys think. Also, do you guys feel that Haime Hawkins so far was the steal of the draft? And one more question for you guys. Let me know in the comments. Do you feel that the Miami Heat is better without Tyler Herro, or do you feel like I feel? Absolutely not. Take a moment, you guys. Don't comment the video. Don't forget to smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and click all my notification bells, you guys. Thank you so much for your time and your support. Until my next video, it's your boy Ernest out, and that is enough said. Let's go Heat.